sorry about that. My alarm went off. So, check out part one. This will be uploaded as a part two to continue off what I was saying. If justice being served, could be dealing with a court issue regarding love or wrapping up a court issue. If you're separated, divorced, or going through that, wrapping up that situation, dealing with that, and that being a peaceful resolution where you can find new love. So you could be ending to begin something new. That could be ending things with an ex, current person, and ending things could be temporary or permanent, because people reconcile, people get back together, people figure things out, that happens. So if there's some type of resolution to your problem, it may happen where it's going to bring balance. You might meet someone that is very balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, sexually. And you might feel like, wow, I deserve this, right? Because this is what you put out, or, now that you're on the same frequency of attracting better or doing better, because you have to work on yourself too, right? So you could be working on yourself and you find someone that is equally yoked to you. When I look at these, it just looks like balance. So, like I said, congratulations. That's a beautiful thing. Everyone deserves someone that brings balance to their life, in any way, right? So I feel like for some of you, this new moon, fresh start, starting over, have faith in your dreams. If this is something that you're dreaming of, if this is something that you pray for, have faith, right? Do the work. Like I was having a moment of like some thoughts earlier, and faith without works is dead came to my head. So I feel like your faith may be tested, right? Your patience may be tested. Things may be tested in this season for some of you, and it could be dealing with love. And that love could be romantic or platonic, but specifically romantic, right? So if you are trying to have faith that you can get through this situation, please keep trusting, keep believing that things will balance out, because they will. If you need confirmation that they're going to balance out, yes, sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius could be significant. That could be November, December. So September to December could be specific for some of you. 9 to 12 days, weeks, months could be significant. Years. Looking at the bigger picture involves you to look at every perspective, see things from a higher perspective, seeing things at the top of the mountain, top of the building, like however you need to see the bigger picture. If you have to plan something out, maybe you need to make a list of things you will and will not accept, to find resolution. Maybe you and your person have to see where you guys headed. Do we want to be together for a long time, or is this just temporary? Whatever it is, because you can end a situation that you're not happy with and find something new, or you can say, let's end this issue and let's figure it out. I do want to be with you. Do you want to be with me? Let's move forward. So whatever that situation is, even if it's platonic, do I want to find resolution with this issue that I have with this other person? Could be family, could be best friends, co-workers, your business partner. It could be whoever, whatever. There's new energy that's coming, right? For some of you, it's testing your patience. I think when you're trying to find balance with someone, you have to find common ground. You have to compromise. And I feel like this is kind of where you both win. It's a win-win situation for some of you. So in order to get to that place, right, you probably need someone in the middle of you two. Or this person could be you, your person, and God, right? Praying, having faith. Like I feel like it could be more like a spiritual thing for some of you, or the other party. Maybe they are praying for resolution. Maybe they want to start a new chapter and you're stubborn where you have to, you know, kind of compromise and bend on their end, or bend where you both are equally, you know, winning a situation. For some of you, if that's not what you're on, do you. But for those that understand what I'm saying, a new love cycle begins, romance or platonic. For some of you, if you have some type of, you know, worry about protection, this is saying that you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Cancer is June, July. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, or during that timing, maybe you're, you know, praying for protection or doing protection work or whatever it is, you know. This is confirmation that everything will be fine. Have faith in that. It could be dealing with court. So if there's like a court battle or a court situation, you know, that some type of justice or injustice is being laid out, just have faith. Have faith in that situation, especially if you know that, you know, everything is, you know, you're being honest. Like, I don't know much about like the court system or you know, all of that, but I just feel like if this is a moral thing, if you did it, you did it. If you didn't, you're innocent. So however that works out for you, or, you know, compromising, maybe weighing out the options for time, plea deals, whatever it is some type of new situation that could be happening around that time. And this could just be personal too, internal, like weighing out the good and the bad in yourself. Looking at the bigger picture. Maybe this is you and your family, regardless of the family dynamic, but, you know, maybe weighing out options of how to keep them safe, right? I feel like this crab is trying to go into the hole, so this could be moving, you know, going in a different transition. And for some of you, you could be looking at the bigger picture, especially if this is dealing with court, or maybe you've dealt with the justice system, ex-con, ex-felon, or someone that's trying to avoid, you know, time. I feel like looking at the bigger picture, something about dipping off. Like, I feel like this crab is going into this hole, maybe laying low for some of you. You know, I'm not I'm only reading the cards. I'm only reading the cards, so I'll take it how you take it. If you feel like, hey, I need a sign to stop doing what I'm doing, this is your sign. This is your sign. You need to go in the house. You need to stay away from whatever's going to lead you to court. You know, and have faith. Everything's going to be okay. Like, something you need to look at the bigger picture. Whatever goal you have, whatever prayer you have, look at the bigger picture. If it's going to lead you, you know, to a situation where you can't protect your family, think about that, right? Especially if you are a sole protector or sole provider. You know, and I feel like because this is saying you and your loved ones are safe, you don't have much to worry about, especially if you're doing right, you know. I feel like your intentions could be good, right? Like, I feel like more people are becoming empathic, where they can understand and see where people are coming from. And that's just based off what I see on social media with the time given for some of the crimes people do. So I feel like, you know, you probably have a good way of getting out due to somebody that is really empathic. Like, I see a lot of pink, so I think like love and compassion and empathy, sympathy. So I don't know, keep the faith on something. So if that resonates and you need it personal, because I feel like it kind of went a little personal, definitely reach out if you need me to go further. But let me go a little further for the week of I was gonna say October. So October, something in October. And I believe that is still Libra. So 10 months, 10 days, 10 weeks. October could be significant for some of you. Okay. If you guys have to find balance up until October, do the work. You know, do the work. Okay. So I'm gonna go into this a little more further, see if there's anything else that is coming up for the week of April 10th. Okay. What else needs? Oh, okay. Okay, love and relationship. So the disunion could be, it could be someone with a lot of options. Maybe they're weighing out their options, or if this is something that you're still dealing with, maybe you are dealing with someone that had you as an option, or you have options, or you're just trying to figure things out. It doesn't matter if you are single, dating, in a relationship, married, committed, doesn't matter. Let's take what resonates. So if you are working on yourself, I feel like you could have been someone that was very promiscuous at one time, or maybe you had the desires to have a lot of partners. Maybe you were impulsive at a time. Maybe you had to slow down, or you're learning how to slow down. And maybe, you realize that could be a reason why you don't connect well, right? Maybe you have, for some of you, could be like some jittery energy, anxieties, or ADD type of energy, where, you got to rush. Maybe you had a moment of always rushing, very impulsive, or just chaotic energy where you had to slow down, right? Or maybe you're at a time where you're just like, okay, I had to slow down because it's just too much. Doing too much could be significant. Almost at your breaking point could be significant for some of you. I feel like you could be going through that, or you've been through that and you're at this peaceful place, or you're heading towards that, especially with love and relationships. Love and relationships, partnerships, platonic, lovers, whatever it is, your connections, right? You deal with people on a daily basis, right? You could be really short with them, like quick to the point, or you get really antsy, very impatient. Maybe you had to deal with that, and maybe you're meeting someone that's going to help you balance that. Doesn't matter if it's a coworker, family, yourself. If you're, learned this on your own, now you're meeting someone that's going to actually really help you with that. Because I feel like everyone that you're connected to, they always have something to help you with, regardless if you are the helper or the person that's getting help. So, I feel like maybe people in the past, they couldn't help you, they didn't connect with them, or you just didn't want to connect with them for whatever reason. For some of you, you probably didn't want connections, like strong connections, long-term connections in the past, and maybe you're trying to weigh out those options. Now you have all these options where you worked on yourself, or you're just like wanting something new. You have so many options, regardless if you are still in this energy and you're just like, I got options, I don't need to settle down, or I have options, but I want someone that I can settle down with. I'm not attracted to this lifestyle anymore. Either way it goes, like I feel like someone is either promiscuous now, or they were in the past, or they just attract one night stand type of energy, or they get bored easily, or they don't want a connection. So however it resonates, it doesn't always have to be that you're out in the streets. If you are, you are. If you're not, you want something that is going to keep your fire burning. Like I feel like it's quick. Like this is a fire. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So it's kind of like, you're looking for passionate connections. Maybe you had a lot of connections that fizzled out, friends, and lovers, like you don't connect. Like this Lovers card is choices, making the bad choices. Maybe you had bad choices. Maybe you had other people, giving you advice, family or friends, that maybe made you break up with your person for whatever reason, right? You know, or you didn't take their advice and you broke up your relationship. Maybe they told you to slow down. Maybe they say you're moving too fast. Give your attention to your person. Maybe they were trying to give you good advice, but you were in your energy and doing what you want to do. Reckless. This is reckless behavior. Going nowhere fast type of energy. Or you've dealt with those type of people. So this could be you or the connections that you have, where you're just like, no, I'm not dealing with this energy. I want something else. Okay, you want a new cycle? Because I want to say cycle, romantic, platonic, whatever, career, whatever. Because these are choices. All of these choices here. Oh, you need to sleep on it. And that's probably where the patience is coming. Like, what's up. High Priestess. High Priestess is someone that has intuitive, thoughts, dreams, nudges. Like they know, or they're learning to know, trusting yourself. Maybe your intuition is heightening, where you're able to see the bigger picture now. Like you see where you have these moments of disconnection in your connections, right? This is usually the soulmate card, right? So if you have soulmates, or you feel like the people that are connected to you are soulmates, or you have some type of connection, or you're probably saying, why don't I have a connection with these people? I feel like you already know. You already know who you have those strong soulmate energy with, and those that you don't. Like, I don't know, like good and bad. Like this is light and dark, right? So you're probably learning yourself, right? The light and the dark sides of you. You could be learning the good and the bad in relationships, the good and bad of what you do. And this is the justice. Like could be you yourself learning some things, because you have a lot of options right here. And for some of you, you need to pray and meditate, sit on it, lay on it. If you can't figure things out, because swords is about mental communication. Maybe you're having conversations with yourself or having conversations with your person, where you guys have to sleep on it, lay on it, right? And now you're trying to figure out, okay, now where are we headed? What are we doing? Are we doing this? It's like you're taking this new opportunity, or this opportunity that is happening for you to change the path, change the course. Where are we headed? Knight of Wands. Some of you headed nowhere fast if you don't change the course, right? You could be dealing with a hothead. Knight of Wands, like they pop off. Or you're trying to avoid yourself from popping off. And, maybe you, after arguments, you do your own thing, or they do their own thing, however it resonates, and somebody's tired of it. They're trying to be persistent. They're trying to hold on, but they are at their wits' end, either with themselves, with someone else, or with their relationship or situation, right? If you're single, you're tired of one night stands. You're tired of meaningless connections. If you're dealing with any type of premature ejaculation, they tired of that. Maybe you come fast, they're tired of that. I'll keep it PG, but this is what I see here. But resolution comes. Your person, if they're dealing with that, they need a rest. Maybe a couple days, they need a rest. 4 days could be significant. 4 days, weeks, months. April could be significant. Maybe it's you guys need to practice celibacy for a little bit. For some of you, maybe to get that stamina up, because this is kind of like burnt out energy, or overexerting yourself. For some of you, maybe look at some vitamins, looking at different options. Maybe something to that nature could help you. But trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. This week seems like a very interesting week. You know, I see dealing with yourself, working on yourself, working on your connection, platonic or romantic, new romantic cycle begins. So if you are single or you just broke up with someone, it might happen really fast where you get in another relationship or someone gives you that attention. But for others, you're going to be waiting. Like, I feel like you're going to be waiting. Like, you know that in the past you probably were impatient. Where now you're seeing all these options in front of you because you are ready. You know it's time for you to get out there and date, but you're working on yourself. I feel like you are trying to find balance within, you know, taking things slow but moving too fast when you know how you feel. Like, trust your intuition. Friends, family, they don't know, they don't get it. You know, trust your intuition, right? You know what path you're going on. If you don't know, if you're still wayward and going all over the place, take a moment to think. Take a moment to rest. Take a moment to see where you're headed. It doesn't even matter if it's temporary, permanent, or looking at your life 7 years from now. It doesn't matter. Look at the bigger picture, right? Look at the bigger picture. Especially if it's dealing with judgment. Like, I feel like judgment is here. I don't know. Like, I feel like, you know, others could be judging you or you could be judging yourself. Others, you know, could be past lovers, current lovers, friends, family, anybody that's outside of you. I feel like you're judging yourself and they're judging you in some type of sense here, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Have faith. Look at the bigger picture. You are safe. New love cycle begins. If they're talking about you getting a new lover and you just had one, trust your intuition. You know what's right for you. If you feel like that is not right for you, then trust your intuition. Doesn't matter, right? It's your life. Live your life. Okay? Let me see if there's anything else that you need to know for this week. See what else you need to know. New romantic cycle, like that's a good thing, you know. It's always good to start something new, right? Especially if you've been in a place of disunion and disharmony and arguments, and you know, if you've been in that space or just been single for a while, a fresh start, like, that's a good thing. Doesn't matter where you guys are at. Maybe this new start is self-love, right? Being single, being celibate. That's a good thing. New lovers, that's a good thing. Now you're able to see how to form a good connection, right? If you choose that. Because for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who just wants to have sex and they don't want a connection. And if you're dealing with that person and maybe they're realizing that they do now, that's going to be where you're going to have faith. Trust it. Look at the bigger picture, right? If they've said things over and over and over, maybe they're not ready, right? There's somebody who's annoyed, like in bed, holding their head, you know, maybe healing from a breakup or just getting rest. Okay, let's see what else comes out. What else we need to look at? Lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So yeah, this new cycle is going to bring like a moment of whoa, right? So full circle, whoa. New love, whoa, I didn't know it could feel like this. Or oh, whoa, I didn't know we can get back together and make this work. Or you know, or whoa, I can now connect with this person because, you know, we settled our differences. That this relationship or connection is transformed. Like they're a new person. They came back on, you know, they don't want to challenge me. They don't want to battle me at work, because this could be work as well, right? Now you're coming to agreements, you know, instead of this union. So, or you realizing like, oh shit, I didn't even know they didn't want anything more than sex. Or I didn't know they wanted to battle me because they have an issue with me trying to connect with me. Maybe the communication is off, right? Maybe you both are trying to lead, and, you know, your lead, it's like the blind leading the blind in a way, right? Find out how to compromise, how to work together. And it could be a challenge, you know. Someone could be really impulsive when it comes to things, and, you know, that's not what you want, you know. Maybe someone's inconsistent or not persistent enough, you know. But it's something that you're going to find out, or something that's going to be revealed. Okay, girl talk. Talk with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moments, and having fun. So for some of you, they could just be having fun. Like, I think those are the conversations that you have when you are dating someone. Like, what are you guys on? Is this just casual? Is this something that you want to be consistent with? You know, trying to figure that out. But for some of you, they're probably having conversations with themselves, with their friends, with their family, regarding this situation, or this is what you're doing. So maybe your family are asking you, like, what are you guys doing? Are you just having fun? Are you serious? Are you guys consistent? Are you guys, you know, going further? So it could be some conversations. I would say definitely if it's anything dealing with the bedroom, or anything that's too personal, because I feel like for some of you, you wouldn't want to tell your friends that your person comes too quick or has ED, because, like, you know, you don't want to say those things, or doesn't have the stamina. I don't know what type of friends, what conversations that you have, you know, you guys can take it there or whatever, but I would definitely say girl talk, whatever you're going to talk to your friends about, just look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture, because I feel like if your person doesn't like you talking about them in a bad way, good way, whatever, personal things, it might be a issue with that at home. So look at the bigger picture. Probably not something that you want to tell. So, because I don't know, you could be like thinking about like, oh shit, why did I say that? Why did I tell them that? I should have never said that. Now he's not talking to me. It's been 4 days. Now she don't want to pick up my calls. It's been 4 days. So be mindful of the things you talk about, like girl talk, you know, or being on the phone, chatting. I mean, if you're just having fun or moving, like you feel like, oh yeah, I'm moving on from this person. They can't keep up with my stamina, or, you know, or whatever it is. You know, the communication is bad. I'm moving on, whatever, you know. They're probably going to find out about that. That could be what it is, like girl talk, conversations that you have with your friends, or your friend said something, or you're saying something to your friend. Yeah, crisis. Restructuring life, blessing within, clearing space, brings solution, see the deepest needs and emotions. So yeah, I definitely feel like that is confirmation for someone dealing with something that's going to be big this week. Overall energy is happiness. It was in reverse. I flipped it over, but combine talent with passion, live your dreams, helping other, gratitude journal, self-love. So This was in reverse, but I flipped it over. So take it reverse or upright, however you want to take it. I just flipped it over so I can read it. So happiness. You create your happiness, right? You choose your path. Where are you headed? Where do you want to be? Where do you see you going with this person? Where do you see you going with work? You create that. This may be the moment for you to actually sit your ass down and think, where am I headed? Where do I want to go? What is the bigger picture for me? Do I see this person in my future? Do I not? Do I see this job in my future? Do I not? If it's for the time being, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever new cycle that's happening right now, this could be endings for new beginnings. This could be just having a blast moving forward, like fully engulfing yourself in this happiness, like things looking up, things turning for the better, all because you have some type of faith in your dreams. Like, you know it's going to get better. And once you start knowing that it's going to be better, then you start recognizing what needs to change, what needs to transform. If it's within yourself, do you need to work on yourself? Do you need to work on your relationship? Do someone else need to work on their relationship so that they can, come with you on agreements, partnerships? This is friendships. This is relationships. So working on yourself and someone working on them, you guys together, it's like a fucking power couple, right? That's balance. That is co-creating. That is working together. That is cooperation. That is compromise. That is justice. That is like things working out, right? So I feel like this is good. I feel like this tower moment that you could be experiencing, because I feel like this lightning is a tower moment. It could be lightning, rain, and tornadoes. So, shocking moments, tears could be significant, conversations, thoughts, all of this. I look at air, I look at fire. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer here could be significant. So that timing could be significant as well. But for the week of April the 10th, however things move, let it move how it needs to move, because you could be moving out that old energy for something new. You could be moving out those old thoughts, those ways of thinking, those habits, whatever, for something new, because a new romantic life, ooh, okay, new romantic life, your romantic life may be beginning for some of you, but a new romantic cycle begins. For all those hopeless romantics that are having faith, is good. Everything is good. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Bye.